Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Cup of coffee this morning, but my hair's coffee up. I'm trying to see my shirt. I'm starting out this morning with the Cigar Life, uh, established 2023. I'm getting ready to, put a little brand out there called Cigar Life. Um, Sometimes you don't want to let things go until you know what you're going to do. But as you know, I'm all about these cigars. We're talking with Tommy this morning. I want to show you the cigar that I'm smoking this morning. It is a good cigar. So it is the Rojas Unfinished Business, as you can see right there. This cigar is going on. Thanks, Devonna. Sis, I appreciate you pressing down the shirt for me. I'm gonna be rocking it all day because I am about this cigar life, y'all. So this Rojas Unfinished Business cigar, you can take a look at it. It's got some different stuff on there. Uh, it is called the Unfinished Business. It comes in unfinished business size, the Mareva, which is 518 by 42, the Robusto 5 by 50, and the Turo 6 by 50, and the Corona 6 by 46. It's a medium strength cigar. The notes that you're going to taste in is cream, coffee, and cedar. Uh, Estimated smoke time is about 60 minutes for the Rojas Unlimited. The Robusto is about 45, Corona about 60. And it runs about $8.63. So they're not expensive cigars, but it's something that you can really enjoy and have a good time smoking. So this morning, what are you talking about? What's going on with everybody out there? Hey man, it is Saturday. It was hella hot yesterday. Um, what did you do yesterday? I hung a TV mount in the backyard under my little tent area. I done that yesterday. Then I went out last night with some, had a cigar, and just enjoyed myself. Today, I will continue the travels, ending this afternoon with picking up my daughter. So that's my plans for the day. But this morning, I am having a unfinished business by Rojas. Nice cigar, man. Nice cigar. So we're going through some transitions with some different kind of stuff, just trying to get on with. Gonna add some cameras here shortly, do some other stuff. But right now, we're just talking about, just having a great day. Have you guys been having great days, man? Has it been going good? I'm sorry, y'all. The chat's coming up. Good morning, Miss Candace. Good morning, Will Hinderman. Good morning. Good morning. Last night was good. It is Saturday morning, man. Having a good morning. I lost the whole day. I thought today was Sunday. I think I was told yesterday that today was going to be Saturday or today was Friday. I don't know what I was thinking about. But a lot of times um, when you're sitting up here and you're having these conversations, on the other end, some people can misinterpret what you're saying or how you're saying it, how things are going. Uh, but today's conversation, I wanted to continue is: are you a friend to your friends? You know, and what I mean by that is, do you have the ability to be able to have a conversation with your friends and it not be personal, and can you not be judgmental and just listen to them? you know, it's tough sometimes because you want to chime in, you want to tell them, hey, I need to be real with you or do whatever. But sometimes people just need you to listen to what they have to say and not really put your feedback in it. You know, that's why it's therapists out there, because when you go to therapy, and I can speak for myself, it's an unbiased conversation. They don't put their whatchamacall in. They don't bring religion. They don't bring anything into the conversation. They just uh, just have a conversation with you, let you work out your thoughts. And 9 times out of 10, when you're sitting in the room with them, they will either let you know that you're rational or irrational with whatever thoughts you have. And how they do it is in a manner that's conducive to yourself, where you're not feeling uh, told what to do or how to do it, or doing those type of things. You just feel like, hey, look, I'm just making this happen, you know. And that's why it's so good to be able to just have a place that's non-judgmental zone. So, are you a friend to your friend? That's one of the things that I wanted to ask everybody and get feedback if you've got it. Um, so I'm trying to get the comments to come back up. They're not displaying. I don't know what it is that's keeping them from coming into the screen, but I guess I could show it right there. That it will show. Will Candace said good morning. Uh, we had a hello from Will this morning. So we still do have people coming up. It's just I don't know what's going on with the thread. Why it's not? It's reading. I can see it, but it notifies me when you guys have comments. Uh, but I'm happy to just be up. It's a Saturday. Been working on some things around the house, and it's just been good, man. It's been a good time to be able to just relax, have a good day. It's kind of early, like 9:17, but I'm already up. Um, so in talking with that, are you a friend to your friends? Most of the time, my life is surrounded around my friends, how I get down, what I do, kicking it with them. A very busy life, man, and it just gets even more complicated because now my daughter comes back today at some point in time, to where now I kick off the dad part again. It's been a great run. It's been 3 weeks of just out here doing whatever, and I'm having coffee, uh, tequila, agavales, tequilas and cream, and my coffee. It is beautiful. I can't use real sugar anymore, y'all. I use Splenda. But what else are we talking about? Let's talk about something brand new. Let's get off of this. Are you a friend to a friend thing? Let me get that banner up off of there, and let's talk about plans for the weekend. What's up? What's up? What up? What's up? So we out here, and what are your plans for the weekend? What do you have planned? What do you have planned to do? Man, I just plan to love on my daughter. Man, she's been gone for 3 weeks, and I just miss her, man. I can't even begin to tell you how much I miss this little girl, man. When I say she's my ride and die, she is my ride and die. Later on today, when she comes home, I'm gonna bring on her and let her talk about her trip, how she traveled. Man, she's been traveling. We've been to Alabama. She got to go to Las Vegas. She was uh, she was even saying that she got to see the Jabberwockies, man. Man, that is so cool. Hell, I wanted to see the Jabberwocky. But it is what it is. So I'm so glad she had a good trip with her mom. They were able to spend some quality time together. It's so important that your kids get to spend time with both parents and feel the love from both of them. You know, co-parenting is tough, man. It's a tough situation. Uh, if it's some people do it well, you know what I'm saying. Some people do the co-parenting well. They get it. They understand that it's about the kid and what they do affects the kid. Some people don't handle co-parenting well, and when you don't handle that co-parenting well, that is when you really have an issue and a problem because you're not handling it well because you really are being selfish within yourself and not because it's still about you and that person or whatever it may be, and you can't get past all the hurt, the pain, or whatever it is that you got going on to ensure your child is uh, is thriving or prosperous or doing whatever they need to do. So it's tough, man. It is tough when you are a single parent, and then you got those parents. Like last night, I was sitting at the table talking to some people, and they were saying that moms have it hard because mom do the brunt of the work. Which and you know what? That's true. I have to give that statement up to say that that is true because moms do the blunt of the work. They do the heavy lifting most of the time. I'm maybe in a minority because I am the primary person for my daughter. The state gives you all of these terms and indignant things that you um, have to categorize yourself as. But in some cases, I guess this stuff is needed. So co-parenting takes two people who can really just put the child first. When you don't have that, it makes it very difficult. It puts a child in a place to where they're not comfortable really telling you how they feel. It's just crazy to me how you go about just not being able to do what's in the best interest of your child. A child needs both parents' love, man. They need both the care and concern from both parents that they're really, really, really working toward getting something done. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's getting it done. Um, just try to work on it, man. Just try to put yourself in a position to where you can do what's in the best interest of your child. Be a parent that your child needs, not the one that you want to be. That's what my new favorite saying. But boy, is it hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and say to you guys that it's not hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it's the easiest thing in the world. Setting out here trying to chop this thing up is something that's and put it in a perspective that will help you move forward. It's crazy. Um, you try to find the best things that you can do in order to be able to get things done. Like, man, there's so much stuff that I could do or want to do, but because I get caught up in so many things around me, everything seems unfinished, man. It seems like it's not just done. So it adds added pressure on me to try to be the dad that I need to be for my daughter and all of that kind of stuff. Man, even washing clothes sometimes become a task, man. But try to be whatever you can be, and learn to take some time for yourself to chill out and do whatever it is that you need to do. So whatever your plans are for this weekend, I really do appreciate you if you watch the video, spending a little bit of time with me, and just chilling out. You know what I'm saying? So here goes the second part of my thing. Hey, I've been in my feelings a lot lately. And a friend really woke me up yesterday to say to me that, hey, you talk about this, you talk about this, but I don't see you getting anything done. Well, it lit a fire under me that you won't believe, because I really, 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 really felt that way. I think it was Thursday. I was so pissed Thursday. I was in my feelings, man, because um, just going through some things, and people lying. When you find out of something, uh, I wish I wasn't a person that I could let things not affect me, but I am that person. I am that person where I let things affect me, so I get in my feelings. And when I get in my feelings, I get, this is the first time in a long time that I can really say that I have been angry, man. It was an anger that wasn't comfortable for me, and it resulted from a lot of things, and not that I'm going to go into on here, but it was just that I was angry, man. I was so pissed. I mean, I could feel my insides boiling. You know what I mean? That's how mad I was. I haven't been that mad since I was in USAREC. You know what I mean? Because of a failure inside of USAREC. I haven't been that mad since then. And I don't know. You just sometimes you go through things, and you try to work through it, and you try to find a way, but that anger had me subsided, man. It actually really engulfed me. And I don't know if anybody feels that way, or what have you. I'm on my Veterans PSSITA page, the Just Talking Tommy YouTube page, and I'm on my personal Facebook page, talking this morning. So it's three different pages that we're broadcasting to at this one time. If you're a veteran and you're going through something, and you need somebody to talk to, or just chat with, this is the logo for our the Veterans PSSITA page. Um, Listen, if you're just going through something, you want to talk, feel free to reach out. Go to that page, hit us up. I'll put the link in the description here in a minute, and everybody can go to that page. Sign on, veterans. If you're there, please come in and talk to us. Hey, we're gonna have a smoke out. Um, I'll have 10 guests on at one time during the smoke out. I'm gonna schedule it so y'all can just get on here and chop it up, chat it up, talk about the things that we need to, and work through some things. So we always need to talk, uh, because a veteran goes through so many emotions, man, that he has to deal with, especially if you've been in combat or you're sitting in those locations to where austere position, they start having feelings of guilt, because I had that myself, because inside the service you travel a lot, man, and you miss a lot of things because you deployed. I was in the infantry. That's what I done when I first went in. So that's those guys that's out on the front lines slinging bullets and all that stuff. I done that for my first some odd years inside the military. It's what I wanted to do. I had fun. I come from the country, like guns, and I just wanted to spend that time messing with them. But it was a toll. Let me tell you, it was a toll. It was a mental toll because that responsibility that you have being an infantryman is uh, it's not like being an administration person or a medical person or doing whatever. You break a needle, you can pull it out, fix it, do whatever. If you have a mess up a piece of paper, you can fix that. But in the infantry, it's all about life. Whether you're protecting life and wanting to bring life back home and be able to do all of that. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna switch over to my veterans thing if you guys don't mind. I'm there, putting that back up on the thing. Being in your feelings is a lot. Can be a lot of things, man. But this is one of the things that I realized that I'm up and at them, trying to make sure that you're good to go. But yeah, I was in infantry. I've done that first and foremost. Went to a lot of places, man. Malaysia, Australia, Japan, Thailand, Philippines, Korea, Somalia, even had some Mombasa, Kenya. I mean, been all over the place, man. This wasn't a. That's just to name a few places that I've been. Australia, Thailand. Just different places. But I also spent the bulk of my career in. I spent the bulk of my career in USAREC. Now that was a jungle inside of that. USAREC stands for United States Army Recruiting Command. That's what that stands for, USAREC. And sometimes that's the biggest war that you could ever be a part of, is being a part of USAREC. You know, came up in a time back in the time where it was really toxic to be in USAREC and to be able to function within it. Winning was what you do. It's what you did. So I was brought up in an environment where you had to make your quota. And not only did you have to make it, I grew up in an area of and USAREC to the point to where you had to hover at about 130%, 120%. Otherwise, you was not effective in what you done. You just wasn't. I mean, you didn't. Second Brigade was a beast back then, man, and you could not function without being in that top tier because you could be at 100% and be in the bottom in Second Brigade, the very bottom. I mean, because it was so competitive, man. I remember that I went to Fifth Brigade um, and worked there. I was in Iowa City, Iowa, y'all. And shout out to Ricky Rankin. I'm trying to think of some other people that I work with. Ricky sticks out in my mind because we still talk from time to time. Uh, Al Smith, John McKinney, speaking in my hand. Cantrell, Johnny Marshall. Uh, Shout out to all of those guys, man. And there's plenty more that I didn't mention. My top hitter, I can't think of his name now, that was in Iowa City. Uh, Toby Holland. What's up, bro? I know you still out there. I see you from time to time on Facebook or doing whatever. These guys were some of my biggest producers, man. And Jeffrey, uh, while I was in USAREC in Iowa City, I remember going there. One of the guys that stuck out to me the most, he was in Moline, center leader down there, station commander, whatever the hell y'all calling him now. He was what was his name, man? Uh, I can't remember the guy's name, but I went there, and I can remember when I first came into that company and city and stuff. I heard people the clamors of how they weren't successful. I went. The first thing that I done when I went there is I went to a it's called annual training conference, man, and they were handing out awards, and I watched that team not even get honorable mention when they was going through whatever they were going through. That shit bothered me so bad. And I had a friend there, Eva Butler. I don't know what her last name is now. Another one of my friends, Boyles, was there. Um, Listen, I went through there with them, and it just bothered me so bad because I wasn't not used to getting any type of award or accolade when I was at one of those conventions. Man, that thing bothered me so bad that it just turned me into another thing, and it was just something that I could use to drive people to get to the next level. But anyway, needless to say, after I got done doing that, I heard clamors like, "Hey, hey, we haven't been successful. We're not going to be successful, even though you here, you could, I'm not going to be successful." Well, my motto has always been, "You can do this willingly or unwilling, but winning is what I do, and either you can come across willfully or unwillfully that you're going to come across." That's what I believed in. That's what I put out there to those people, and I held them to that. Uh, 'cause some people, we had this thing in USAREC where you could say you were being toxic. Well, I had a mentor tell me, if making you do your job is toxic, then I'm toxic as hell. You know, that's one of those things that come out. Good morning, Maisha. Good morning. Good morning. So Maisha is the vice president of, no, let me get it right. The president of the Ashhole Cigar Club here in Oklahoma City and the Midwest region. She is getting ready to have an event that will be Labor Day weekend. Let me put that up because every time I see her, I want to support her and do whatever when it comes to that. It's September the 2nd. It is cigars and sunset and cigars. That's what it is. Second, they're gonna have cabanas. They're gonna have different other things that they're gonna have cabanas, bottle service. Man, I am really looking forward to it. It's a white party with a splash of color. Something that sounds great. Something that feels good. Something that I'm looking forward to, and it should be cool that you're able to come out and enjoy yourself to be able to do that. So, oh no, it's BYOB. I made a mistake. I thought they was gonna have bottle service, but it's BYOB party. So it's BYOB. Bring your own bottle while you're sitting out there. So that's even better because you get to bring your favorite beverage. You know what I'm saying? So uh, it's BYOB. So that's good. But it's gonna be a great event, man. It's gonna be a great event. She's got a DJ coming in out of Texas, one of the top hitters that are down there at a Lewis Cigar Lounge, plays down there in the Texas area. DFW, he's well known. Um, so I know that's going to be a great time. So I wanted to break up what I was talking about in order to hit her event. I've done that again. I will continue to broadcast it for her over the next couple of weeks. So everybody that wants to come in, attend, do whatever, please come out and support her. Great person. I'm telling y'all, she is a very good person. I put my life on it, and I don't think that you would find a better environment to be in. Her cigar group is a good group. They're a good group of people, diversified, well-rounded, men and women in that group. Uh, it's just a good feeling, good vibe, all that stuff that's going on inside of it. So I'm back to my usurek comments, back talking about my veterans time, and I want to show my cigar I'm smoking again. I don't know why I turned the camera off. Just happened to learn how to work these functions, but I want to select that. This is what I'm smoking today, just so you can see it. It's the Rojas Unfinished Business. Um, if you haven't tried this cigar, give it a try. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but it's the cigar I'm on this morning. So we work it. We're making it work. We're making it work. Making it work. So that's what I'm smoking. The Rojas Unfinished Business. Back on the screen and page again. Hey, look. So as I was in Iowa, I'm gonna get back into this. It was one of those things where you had a rebuilding stage. It seemed like I was always in a rebuilding something when I was coming up through USAREC, man. I became known as a fixer, and I will be honest with you. I mean, I've just never been a place where I haven't been successful in recruiting command. There was never a place. I would put my record up against anybody, anywhere, anytime, anything. Boxing, companies, stations, making mission in stations. Let me say, making my quota in stations, individual recruiter, top new recruiters, all kind of stuff. Had all those accolades, right? And I listen. You would be hard pressed to say somebody made it as a recruiter, uh, small station commander, medium, and large center leader. Close all of those out. Go to a company and make the mission for a year in a company, two of them, not just one, two, and then go to a battalion where you are in charge and make mission for the year. Listen, the Boxer recruiting battalion. Uh, there was a bunch of us that done it in Second Brigade, but to be one of those inside of USAREC, it's pretty cool. It's like 42 companies, I think, or it was at the time. Might have been more, I don't know. But to be one of that top 6, 5, 4% of people who could make their mission for the year was pretty special in order to be able to do that. But back to my time in Iowa, it was it was a time where wasn't many melanated people in our formation. So therefore, the roles were reversed. This is Veteran Cup. Um, uh, OHT. They said they promised to defend. We promised to support uh, with the American flag. And it was just a time where you really had to work hard in order to be able to be productive. Needless to say, the next coming year, I wish I had the pictures. I had to find them, man. But we took every award you can imagine, man. It was like, hey, it was something amazing, man. We walked out of there with a feeling that people were on all time highs, man. And they just when you're able to mentor somebody to push up to the next level and go to the next level as a leader, as a man. It's pretty amazing, man. So today I've been thinking about that. Yes, the other day I was thinking about it. Of all the things that I've done in my life, that's probably the most. No, I can't even say that. I'll say that taking care of my daughter's been the most rewarding thing that I've done in my life. It's taught me to just be a different person, be a different man. So in doing that, I learned to be whatever it needs, whatever I need, you know. Um, but it's a time period where you have to really. Recruiting taught me time management. It taught me how to, because I had to do it for so long. I was in recruiting for almost damn near 20 years, man. If you can survive in USAREC for 20 years, survive. I'm not talking about what you call it, because shit, I was public enemy number one sometimes doing those things. And people ask me all the time, would you want to work for yourself? Hell no. I would not have wanted to work for myself. Demanded too much, wanted too much. The drive was high, man. Failure was not an option for me. Just wasn't. And it's crazy that you get in those kind of options and feels like that. But it just wasn't an option for me. You know what I mean? Shit could be failing in my life or whatchamacallit or doing whatever. But when it came to that, that's the one thing that I can say to myself. I apologize to my kids for being so driven that I'm not failing, man. I'm not going to fail. I'm not going to get up on here and act like I'm going to fail. No, that's not happening. I'm going to find a way to get her done, you know? And that's the different part of me. That, you know, people are drawn to winners, you know what I mean? And when you win, you have to find a way to be able to be able to find balance, because you are if anybody's wondering what the CSM is inside of the we're very bad with acronyms inside of the military. So CSM is Command Sergeant Major, and yes, I was in the Army, so that's it. So the sacrifice that most veterans make is just not only for serving the country; it's their family too, man. Man, a veteran's family, man, they go through a lot. They go through a shitload of stuff, man. Hey, couple of wives, kids from different marriages, and you have to balance all of that. Then you get married again. You got to do your job. You got to balance those relationships. Stop them baby mamas from fighting, kids from feeling like they not being uh, uh, represented in the right way. So that's one of the things that you have to do as well. So it's not easy. I am trying to tell you, it's not easy. So that's why I have so much respect for these young people that decide to go inside the military and serve, because it is a sacrifice, man. It is a superior sacrifice for somebody that age. And you have to think about this. These kids going to 17, 18 years old, and we have been at our longest period of conflict that you could ever think of. And these kids were battle tested. They were battle tested. So when they come back home, they got a lot of mental stuff that they have to deal with, because it's a little bit different. Because again, if you go into combat, again, it is life. It's not. Uh, People talk about it all the time and be like, "Hey," because I had a little disabled tag and all that stuff like that. And people don't think anything is wrong with you. But shit, you need to get your mind right, because there's something wrong with them. They just it's not outwardly apparent. It's not something that you can see. They earned that handicap sticker. You best believe that they done that. They earned that. They earned the fact that they are they've got disabled veteran on their stuff. You know what I mean? From shit, it's crazy, man. Burn pits. The human, you know, it is ignorant to think about all the things that I've done uh, while serving in the military that a normal person wouldn't do. Hell, I got more miles on my feet than some people got on their cars, and I can't trade these jokers in. They just belong to me. So the hurt and pain that I have inside of that, that's mine. It belongs to me. You know what I mean? So, I've covered a gauntlet of things, and this has been, I've been on here for a little while, and I need to get ready to make some moves. But I'm telling you guys, I have so much respect for veterans who are out here getting it in, uh, doing what they do. That it's not even funny, man. So that's my girl Felicia Center. What's up, baby girl? I'm cover y'all's way today. Be up there for a little bit. Make sure you holler at me. Tell Rob to holler at me so that we can get together. Um, I appreciate everybody saying thank you for your service inside the military. But the sacrifice is real for those people who go in young, 17, 18 years old, that have been prolonged combat. Man, I just can't. I got so much respect for them. I got so much respect for the soldier, Marine, Airman, all of them that serve and actually take and put their uh, life on the line to protect this country. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's to the point to where we're not even really in America protecting America. We're in another country protecting that country. So for a young person to be that unselfish to know that they're going into situations like that, it is pretty damn amazing in order for that to happen. So it's pretty cool, you know, for them to be able to do that, for them to be able to be that type of person, come back from what they're doing, and then have to have issues here on a homeland that is supposed to preserve and protect them. Excuse me. But it doesn't always happen like that. It doesn't always happen like that. You don't always uh, uh, you don't always get that piece of it. So I'm gonna switch back to my uh, little conversation piece, and I'm getting ready to end this because I gotta make some moves. Hey, look, as I'm in my feelings, because I've covered a gauntlet of different things, this logo just keeps changing and changing. I want to say that it's always peace of mind, man, that you have to search for. And I don't think I got that until, recently going back and seeing the therapist and talking with her to 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 really be unfiltered is something that is pretty amazing. Um, to be okay with what you're going through, it's okay. It's okay to be. It's okay. So don't get caught up in whatever it may be. Take the time for yourself to be able to really function, sit down, flow, do whatever it is you do, and just relax. So I'm gonna come back on here a little bit later as I go through my day. Man, I cannot wait to see my daughter. Oh, I'm in my feelings, y'all. I am in my feelings. I hope I haven't bored y'all this morning with the conversation and the topics that we're just dealing with. But I just wanted to get on here, just represent and talk. Let's have a thing. We're gonna change up a lot of stuff. We're gonna go to 2 or 3 cameras where everybody can be seen or do whatever. It's a lot of great changes coming on. I have a mentor program that I am getting ready to launch. It's called Connect. Um, because our history is, I haven't worked on the logo and all of that stuff yet. I just worked on the pretenses of what's going to happen, trying to turn it into a nonprofit. So if you know anybody that work with nonprofits and feel like that they want to share the knowledge that they have, I would greatly appreciate it. But I'm getting ready to start that mentoring program, Connect, and I'm getting ready to blast it out across the city of Oklahoma City. And what we're going to do, we're going to take young girls, young boys, and put them in an environment to where they can possibly thrive. Have some people around them that want to help them go to the next level. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have these guys talk to them. It's not going to be a program to where you can come in and tell kids whatever. It's going to be a program where we're mentoring kids, where we're giving them. And it'll be some hard conversations sometimes, but sometimes you just gotta be flexible and allow people to do their thing. You know what I mean? So different kind of lighter, man. I love it. It's nub, you know. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna pop off. Connect is coming soon, guys. We're gonna mentor some kids, get them in the right frame of mind, protect our culture and what we stand for. It's going to be to promote kids to get better, do their, but it's going to be about our culture. Not going to sit up here and lie. People can say whatever they want to about it, but it's going to be about our culture, how we roll, how we do things, bringing pride and standards back into young black men and young women to the point to where they can function in a society that expects them to fail. We want them to be uplifted. We want them to be brought up in a manner that will help them do whatever. So Connect is coming soon, guys. Young people, get ready. If you have a young kid that you want to be mentored, please, 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 please get in contact with me. I'm going to start putting my information up on the thing. The number will goes to a variety of things. Got the phone ready, getting ready to get the email set up. Hey, look, we are moving forward. I'm moving forward. I'm ready to make a difference. I made such a big difference inside the military that I want to make a difference in some kids' lives and be able to do whatever it is that we do. So you guys have a great day. I look forward to talking with you another time. Be on the lookout. I'll put it up for what time I'm going to come back on here in a little bit. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Again, it's always a pleasure to be able to function with you and be able to share a part of our lives.